You mentioned offhand earlier that the spirit powers the body.
Yep.
And I've encountered some people in my travels that are breatharians and they don't eat. They just sort of consume sunlight or energy or prana or breathing or whatever, um, that would explain that phenomenon. Have you encountered anyone or that just uses that power of the spirit and doesn't eat like with caloric power?
I have never heard of that, but the first thing when you were telling me about it was, so it's kind of like a photosynthesis thing that plants do with the sun and with the oxygen.
Uh, no, I don't think it's a chemical thing. I think they're just I know it's usually breathing and sun is a big part of it, but I don't know that much about it. But they either slowly wean themselves off food or maybe they just go cold turkey. And um, so the woman that I best knew was talking about her experience with it, and she tried to do it once, and her boyfriend was like, "It's not going to work. It's not going to work." And she did it, and she got really skinny. And then she's like, "Okay, I'll go back to eating." And then she split up with this boyfriend. She's like, "I'm going to try it again," and it worked because she didn't have someone chirping in her ear like that's not going to work. And so yeah, she the only calories she consumed was sometimes like cucumber water, but mostly just no calories.
Well, that was my question. Is she drinking? Is she drinking
Yes.
something? Because they
Yeah.
say that you can last a really long time if you have some kind of fluids. Um, that's interesting. What's coming to mind, Derek, are the Tibetan monks and other monks that sleep out under 6 feet of snow and they're just in their little sarong thing and and they're not covered up with blankets or anything, but they're able to raise their body temperature to the point where
Right.
they're completely comfortable. So again, I think that goes back to the power of the mind. The body's going to follow what the brain tells it, even if the brain doesn't believe it to be true.
I heard about those monks. They like pile wet blankets on them and they have to dry them off. Like 13 blankets is
Yeah.
you got to be able to dry 13 blankets with your
Yeah.
intent. Yeah.
It's kind of like the princess in the pea, the princess is on 17 mattresses, but she can feel that pea underneath the bottom of the mattress.